Hello everybody, this is Dragma here, and we do have some new pets. And sorry for the unconventional, not going so far of letting you guys know what's all going to happen. In the last video, when I did with my girlfriend, I am still trying to get a new home. As you can see in the background, I got new fish. Those are my new Veil Oscars I got from Walmart for free, and this is Lex, Lex. She really likes to clean, but she's a small rat, but she's very kind, very sweet, and she loves to cuddle. Yes, she is a very cuddle buddy, huh? Lex, Lex. She's probably hungry. So now you actually get to see a feeding as well. This is milk, regular normal 2% milk, which is actually really good for them because if you get regular full whole milk, it can actually hurt them because they're somewhat lactose intolerant at a certain age. So this is actually the milk I drink because I am lactose intolerant. Hey Lex, come on. Lex, look, look, milk, milk. There you go. And get a little bitty licky licky. Because when she was given to me, she was supposed to be used for my snake, Raven, but she was too big for Raven. Then I got me another rat, I'll show you guys later. But this is Lex. She's just a little one. I'm trying to give her enough milk in her body and bones to make her steady and all calm. Because right now she is very, very skinny for her size, her age. I've seen other ones. So I'm guessing she was rejected. And they were just going to kill her off anyway. Feed the snakes. I just dropped it. And it's dropping on my phone. But she'll let you know when she's done. I'm going to try and keep my hand straight as possible. The milk has cooled down a lot, so it's a lot more easier for her to drink. But she's just a baby. I mean, a baby, 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 baby. By the time she gets full grown, she's going to be really, really big. You full? You sure? Nope, she's still going. She's a good girl, a very lovable animal. Rats are misunderstood creatures. Yes, they can carry diseases, but they're also the most cleanest animal. To tell you the truth, rats aren't dirty creatures. Their poop, yes, is dirty. That's all poop. Pee, dirty, same thing. But in fur and body wise and health, they're immune to a lot of diseases that they get. Come on, keep drinking. The reason why I got her because she's a very sweetheart. Well, I got her because I needed to feed the snakes yesterday, but I fed Raven a small pinky fuzzy mouse, like it still has its eyes closed and everything. I fed her that. A rat, all a rat is just an overgrown mouse, is what it is. She's licking the milk off me. Such a good girl. Very sweetheart, too. Because I know a lot of people are animal lovers just like me. There you go. Now, the male doesn't like milk because he's fully grown. He's already adapted. She's still a baby, so she's gonna need as much of that milk as she can get. Hey, there's some milk on my finger. Over here. Oh, it dropped. She's very, very lovable and sweet. Well mannered, I tell you that. They're really well mannered. And she's done drinking. But I'm gonna clean myself a little bit while she's cleaning me. Yeah, I've never had any type of rodent. Right now, she's licking me. She's literally licking me. She licked me even without the milk. That's why I called her. Her original, I named her Lick. Like, I'm gonna lick something, but it was Licks. Then it went to Lex because she's just a little Lex. Yeah, beautiful. She's a fancy rat, is what she is. Now, I was. Don't do that. You ruin your teeth if you chew on that. I was gonna get me a hairless rat, which are really freaking creepy, but at the same time really interesting. But I like the fuzzy ones because she's a very big cuddle buddy. When I mean cuddle, I mean cuddle. She likes to cuddle. She's one of the only rodents that I have. And plus, Brock and them, they're just rats. I mean, not rats, mice. Mice are dirtier than rats. Did you know that? Yeah, rats are dirtier than mice. And as you can see, if I turn the... Okay, I'm going to have to do this. If I turn the camera around, you're going to see the TV, which is upside down. I am making sure it's in full color, so when I actually get to look at you guys, I have everything here. Come here, Lex. Come here. He's just exploring. He's just an exploring little buddy. She's down here on my leg. There she goes. She's just a little thing. She's a good girl. Very sweetheart. I do not pull her tail. I do not do nothing like that. Of course, I have Mountain Dew bottles. I do need to grab this, though. Lucky got an upgrade. Right beside me is Lucky. I'm going to put Lex back and get Caramel. Come here, Caramel. Caramel. This is Caramel. He is a white and tan rat and a very sweetheart. If you get right here, he loves his itches. He loves his belly rubs and everything. Just like a dog. Huh. There you go, buddy. Walk around. Come here. Lex. Not Lex. Caramel, come here. Hey. You're not supposed to run that way. Come towards the camera. You're going to be a star today. Come on. Climb up. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're going to be a star today. Come on. Yeah. Welcome to the world of YouTube. Yeah, he's going to poop. He's going to poop. He's going to poop. No, don't poop on me, you ew. Yeah, this is Caramel. Such a fuzzy little buddy. He's a good boy. He is a big male with thick tail, a really thick tail for him. Hey, what up? Haven't been on it, but yeah, this is him. This is Caramel. This is the male to the female. Go on, big guy. I'm gonna take. Actually, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not even gonna get near that. I need to grab other tongs. Where are my other tongs? Or picking up shit. Scoop. Poop. Where is my trash can? Where is the tiny little trash can? I just used for the old trash when it's back on the bed. Well, that's shit. Okay, fine. I'll just use this. Literally, it's shit inside shit. Now I make sure they're all there. Make sure they're all good. I clean all my animals. Now I am going to dislodge my TV from the computer so I can move it around. I'm gonna hook my keyboard so I can take you guys around because I can't go live on my phone because YouTube, and I know they're going to be watching this video, screwed everybody that had less than 1,000 subscribers to record or subscribe to anybody. I literally have to go live on my computer just for everybody. It's going to be a lot harder because I don't got a face cam. The only face cam is right here, which is on the computer. The only good thing is I have Google Chrome. When I say Google Chrome or Google, it'll pop up and it'll do some fancy weird stuff. But the little rat's little milk for the younger female, I'm gonna cap it off. Georgie, I had to take Georgie to the vet yesterday, and I found out what was going on with my cat. He was sick. I didn't notice it. I haven't updated anybody because all the stuff that's been going on. But my cat had 112-degree Fahrenheit fever. If I didn't take him to the vet yesterday, he could have died throughout this weekend. So what I'm doing now is, this is one of his medication syringes that he had. I just gave him his syringe. This is the one. I cleaned it out really good with soap and water, and I let it dry out. And now I'm going to use it for my small rat. And there are 8 more syringes. Now there's 7 more syringes because this was the 8th one. There was 9 syringes together. We gave him the big chunky one. It was like that big. Gave him that whole entire one. So now he had his shots. He had everything that you go. For the first time in his life, he's had a shot. He's had medication, all that stuff because he was sick. And he is my emotional support animal, and I don't like my cat dying. The last cat I had that died, I think the same way he got sick was that, and I didn't notice it. My cats, both my old cats died from sickness. I think my old cat Gabe died by poison, but I'm not sure. But I wasn't taking any risks. I spent $90 for my cat at the vet for the shots, everything, all the medication. But blah 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 blah. Carry on, etc. etc. I'm gonna unplug my computer so you guys can see. This is Lucky's enclosure, everybody. I got a polydarium. I made this myself. This is a self-locking cage, which it goes up, goes down, etc. But I'm trying not to disturb my frog, which I probably already have. Oh well, she can suck it the hell up. But go from there, etc. Bob's enclosure. Yeah, he got his enclosure. He still has his plants. He still hides. He still does his stupid stuff that he usually does. Because it's Bob. Hey, Bob. I'm going to take my keys off because I'm not at work. I won't go to work till next Friday because I'm on the weekends now, everybody. So I'm going to be working 12s throughout the week. So I'll be off on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. In the beginning, on Friday, I'll have to sleep all throughout until 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I'll basically have a week off of work 3 days, have 4 days off. That's pretty damn good. And getting paid the way I am, yeah, I love it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna love it. Then These are my Oscars. Let's see if they'll pop up and say hi. You want to come here? They're just shy little buggers. You can see them too. You can see the one. Hi guys, you want to come here? Want to come here? No. David, Goliath. Goliath is the biggest one, which you can see right here. That is Goliath. David is the very small one right there. Henceforth, why it's called David and Goliath. But as you can see, I'm trying to keep the camera steady because I am literally walking with my computer, and if I drop it and it breaks, I'm fucked. Raven got a new heat lamp and everything, but right now Raven's in there. She with Fluffy, so technically I gotta remove her out of there, put her back in there, etc. But I'm gonna set you guys down and point you down here. I'm gonna lock this cage up after I put their tunnel back in. I'm gonna put them in here with their light on, so it's all eccentric. So this is their light over here. You can't see it, but this is the mouse cage. Right here is the super worm cage, my crickets, my tarantula, my jumping spider, my orb spider, and my geckos. My geckos. Now, I do this, but I need my tongs. Hey, you're not supposed to be escaping. I have a Venus flytrap that a cricket is now escaping it. Alrighty. Close up on it. There we go. Make sure that cricket can't escape that Venus flytrap. Now that Venus will actually stuck its ooze out and it'll kill it. So I'm going to stick the crickets all the way up there of the Venus flytrap. But I'm going to shut off that light, and I shall introduce you to my leopard geckos. There is one that is the most expensive one, and she will be shown last. For me and my girlfriend, I have two geckos. My girlfriend has one. The one male that I have that is mine. He is a crimson golden giant leopard gecko. His name is Dragon. Dragon Concilius Zodiacal. It looks like he's not at all. Question is, I know that both. Up there's both males. Okay. This is Dragon, everybody. This is my male. The crimson gold, you can actually see the tail and everything. But he is my best feeder. Look up. And he loves to climb around. That is Dragon, everybody. That's how big he is. Now, he's only a few months old. I only got him. I got him around March. No. April. I got him around April, May, June, July. He's only 4 months old. He's that big. That's huge for his age. Now, that's Male number 1. That is male number 1. This is male number 2. He is still young. He has also had some health problems, but this is a crimson snow. He is a crimson snow giant leopard gecko. His name is Aries, but he is a very particular male. He's more of a softy than a fighter like Dragon. Dragon will actually, if Pinky, which is the female, attacks him, Dragon will actually attack her back. Now, if Pinky attacks him, he bolts. He doesn't fight. He doesn't protect himself. He doesn't stand up. So when feeding time comes, she pushes him out the way. So now I feed him first instead of feeding the other two geckos first. So he eats crickets. He eats superworms. His favorite meal are dubia roaches. That is his favorite meal out of the whole entire day is a dubia roach, which is a cockroach, which I have a colony, which I will show you guys. And big Pinky D over here hiding like usual. Come on. Come on, Pinky Pink. Don't make me pick you up. You're a pain in the ass to get out anyway. Every single time. Now, this is Pinky. She is my leucistic, red-eyed leopard gecko with yellow bands in pink skin. She is my thickest tailed gecko and also the most food active, which I will show you. You want it? You want it? Well, she might not actually be hungry today because I fed her a Pinky. She ate a baby mouse. I wasn't thinking she would actually do it, but she ate it. She ate a Pinky, and it was alive too. Ate the Pinky right up, swallowed it whole. It was only a day old too, so. What? Are you still full from the roaches? Yep, that's a full sign. When she puts her head down like that. Yeah. But yeah, look at that. Look at that admiring of that white skin, that big, thick tail. She's a big girl. Hey, turn this way. Turn this way. Let them see your beautiful eyes, you woman. Let's see, they look black, but they're actually red. When she looks and has a happy thing right now, she's just tired because I woke her up from a nap. Huh, you're just tired, huh? Sleepy girl. Sleeps all day, walks around all night like a normal gecko. But she's very, very big. Now, I got her. Aries is older than her. And she's bigger than Aries. Like, bigger. She's almost the same size as Dragon. Now, she's only Aries. Let me word my words. Aries is a month behind Dragon. That's when he was hatched. That's when he was born. That's when he was made. He was literally a month behind Dragon. They told me. Now, she is like 3 months behind Aries. So she is very young, very small. Well, technically, she should be smaller than Aries, but she's not. She's all good and go. I give them their calcium powder that you need for your leopard geckos, because if you feed them anything else like superworms, superworms, mealworms, take away their calcium. So you have to give them calcium powder. Now, I have dubia roaches. One dubia roach equals 5 crickets. That's how much uh, protein that dubia roach has. That's why I am switching to dubia roaches instead of crickets. Now, I will still be buying crickets for Lucky and Bob, but I won't be paying $50 for 1,000. I'll be only paying $20 for 200, which 100 can go to Lucky, 100 can go to Bob. Good. Then whatever tiny crickets I have, I can feed her until she gets big enough to eat a dubia roach. Then she automatically eats a dubia roach, and this one I have not tried. This is my big striped knee tarantula, but I shall put her back so she feels a little bit more comfy, because that's how I am with my animals. I make sure they are comfy. I am going to reset their log so they can get back on top of it and not have a problem. Now, this right here is their humidihide, which I gotta make a new one because it melted right here. The heat-resistant tape did not work as well as I thought it would, and it's still melting it to this day. So, and it actually needs to be wetted down, which I take a squirt bottle, because leopard geckos like their humidity. If you do not have the proper humidity, you are actually shorten their lifespan, which is not good. If you want a long living gecko, you want to make sure they're happy. They have a nice hide box. If they do not have a humidihide, get it for them because it helps them shed. Because of the humidity, loosens their skin, makes it soft. Because geckos, when they shed, their skin comes out in patches. If they don't have their humidihide box that they need their sheds, it can actually hurt them majorly. I did not know that, so before I actually got these geckos, I looked it up. I did my research on all the animals I have. Now, Oscars, I have those Oscars over there. They are veiled, fancy Oscars. I've had them before. You In my old video, I had a giant Oscar named Goliath in a 55-gallon aquarium. He was this big, but about that round. I used to pet him all the time, show you guys, feed him. I had a whole bunch of bluegills. This was like probably a couple years back. So forth. I don't know if you can go all the way back to my actual videos. But I can't get that now off me. So we are actually going to see how Big Mama's is. I don't want to piss her off. I don't want to agitate her. I don't want to remotely pee it off because it's actually really bad to piss your spiders off or anything like that. So we're going to just check her out, see how she's doing. How you doing, mamas? Are you going to be relaxed? Let's see. Now, she is a very big spider. Now, I got to be actually very gentle. So I shall grab my brush. You guys can really see. But my brush. And I shall lure her out. Whoa! She gave me a threat posture. She gave me a threat posture. You can barely see it, but she's giving me a threat posture. Show you guys this. You can see her barely. Maybe if I get that. See? Threat posture. Very pissy. Very pissed. Very mean. Very agitated. Very mean. Very, very mean. I will repeat myself over and over on that. She is very mean, very unhappy. So, we're going to try to feed her and see how it goes. So, I'm going to grab my roach colony. Yes, this has almost 100 roaches in it. And I'm going to get her one big fat juicy dubia. And I'll show you guys it. But first, I gotta move the cage around, make sure it's good. If you guys like this video so far, hit that like button. I gotta find me a juicy lunch. Ah, one of the males. Hey, get pissy with me, bitch. That is a dubia roach. That is a cockroach. Now, we proceed. Actually, I won't feed him a male. I have a certain amount of males, and I have a lot of females. So I will look for a female that is plenty big. There we go. That's even a juicier one. Nice, fat, plump female. It's good for the spiders. Let's see, shape stuff. Nothing? You ain't gonna come out, you ain't gonna eat it? Dude. Come on now. Come on. Don't you dare bolt. Get the girl. Now, stay. You need to stop and be good. What's up with you today? Alright. No. You're female. What's going on, baby? Yeah, as you can see, like, no, no, don't. I don't want you going back in your hole. I want you safely into the bucket container. Now to show the viewers. Good girl. Alright. So this is my tarantula. I don't know if you can see it really well, but I'm gonna tilt her to the side a little, gently making it where it's visible to see. You guys can see this, right? My tarantula. There she is. You can see her now. Yeah, she's a big girl. Now she is a very timid girl. I don't want to get my fingers near those little holes, but I will spray her enclosure down because it's actually really good to have stuff like that for the spider. I'm actually going to dump water. I'm going to make this long. I'm going to do this. Take way too long. I need her away from her cage so I can make sure she is actually safe. So, the best thing to do is grab my little tiny brush, which you can see in my hand, the tarantula. I want to pull her like this. I'm going to poke my jaw through. Go back. Then, I'm going to put it like this. She can just claw herself back into the actual enclosure. So I'm going to push her back. Right back into the hole. Perfect, just like that. Which takes some patience, time, and effort to what you are doing with them because they are very timid creatures. Very, very, very timid. So we're going to let her be. Let her do her thing. Let's see. This is where's she at? She always likes to hide somewhere new. Oh, she's actually out and about today. What a lovely little spider today. So now we're actually going to find her a tiny little dubia roach. See if she'll eat it. If she eats the small roach, I can stick her with roaches. There it is. I'm going to pull out this. That's a lovely small little white soft roach. Sweet. So now we got a tiny, tiny little small roach, which you guys can barely see. But I will pick it up like this and show you on the camera. You can see that little white thing? That is a roach. That is a freshly molted roach, which I dropped on the ground, which I just picked it up again. She is, I'm going to turn it, lift up, and give her the roach. You want it? You want it? You want it? Now, jumping spiders, which this is what she is, but she is a store-bought jumping spider. So she's still a baby. She would get about that big, which is about the size of my hand, my knuckle right here. She is a Phileas tolosis gigantelis. Gigant. Yeah, I can't say the other word, but she's a very big jumping spider. She is black with white bands, with purple and green for her face. She is very beautiful and she is very smart. And she is probably one of my best active feeders that I got. So now, let's see if Big Mama's is hungry. Because this spider here feeds by web, which is really scary because I don't like spiders that can climb the glass. Jumping spiders. She can climb glass, but that's the only type of type of spider that I can deal with because they don't bite. On the other hand, oh, that's really tiny dubia. Oh my goodness, it's so tiny. But you're gonna die. Oh, this is really fucked up. So I'm going to tinily take the tongs like this, pinch it on, so it's just a tiny, tiny little thing, like you can barely see it in the black, but a little baby roach is going to be fed to a little baby spider. That I really is terrified of because it is basically almost like a black widow. I am going to. Oh, she's actually got a lot more gentle. Okay. She just took it out of my hand without bolting. Like, usually when I take the tongs, for example, I'm taking the tongs, you can see them. Here's the spider, which is my little gap in my hand. I keep going like this, and the spider keeps going like this to my tongs, climbing it, wrapping around it, doing everything. But she actually took it out of my hand gently. So that means she's starting to realize that I'm not here to hurt her. I'm here to feed you. I'm going to take it out of your hands. And I'm going to be very gentle today. Which all spiders have their own moods. Spiders are just like humans. Every animal has a mood. The only animals that have personality, besides rats and mice and geckos, are oscars. Those are the only fish with personality that I know of. So I'm going to put her back so they're all right there. But David and Goliath are my personal lovable animals. Now, I'm going to close this up before any of the roaches decide to get an idea of taking the hell off out of the cage. But this is the dubia roach cage, and I will show you how big they actually get. Full grown, they get big. I will show you. Rich. Now, relax. That is the size of a roach. How big it gets. That is the size of a dubia roach that I feed to my animals. Now, this is a female, which females are always bigger. I have an even larger female, but this is one of them. I'm just going to let her crawl back down like a gentle thing. I'm not going to give them any stress because stress also hurts them as well. But I need to get them an orange so they can start breeding. As you can see, they're down here. You can't see it, but if I lift it up, you can see them down here. Those are all roaches there. These two right here, these two holes that I have my fingers by, those are entrance holes that are there for them to crawl around and walk inside. Then I upgraded my scorpion enclosure, which she is currently right now building. I gave her enough room to burrow. All this substrate right here, she can burrow. She can do what she wants in it. I don't care. She's staying here for the rest of her life, which her water is empty. Why is your water empty? That makes me really confused. Why is your water? Now, she actually has to have a sprayed down environment because she's a forest agent. The humidity has to be very high for them. At the pet store, they actually screwed up on forest Asians and they just put them in a small container with no humidity. They're just like a gecko. They have to have humidity. If they don't got humidity, it will actually hurt them. Which I'm going to give her some fresh water and spray down in that hole. So all the stuff I'm spraying right now will actually drip down into the hole. And that is a spice. I'm watching too much Chandler Wildlife, so I might get copyrighted. Now, it is time for the big girl to go back in her actual enclosure, so I am actually going to get this ready. Unfortunately, my Venus flytraps are not going to like me because I am going to have to put them somewhere else inside another heat type source. Right now, I'm going to get this up. I'm going to get out all the substrate out of this. Because I have a big female snake that needs we're going to lift up so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the tank is watered, cleaned up, everything. So there's going to be plenty of humidity and moisture. The rock actually needs to be sprayed down because it's really warm. So now I go to pick up my corn snakes. Well, aka the female. Because the male doesn't come out of the cage now. Hey, Goofy, what you doing? Everybody remembers Raven, which is my female hyperlimistic ghost corn. She is a big girl. She just ate a pinky rat. Her first rat ever. She's been raised on mice, but Yeah, finally ate something for once. So now, and her belly is really gorgeous as well. Waiting for her to get her breeding mode back so we can breed her. But before I do this, I'm going to actually wrap her around my neck. I got some new plants for her to have in her enclosure to make her enclosure look a little spazzy, more plant life. Because, what the hell? We want to go back in your home? Want to go back in home now? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Go on, baby girl. She is slithering in her cage, as you can see. Slithering in her cage, checking stuff out. Now I will do this one. So now she has a lot of room for her little games that she wants to do. So now, boom, she has plants, which makes her more majestic. Then we have Fluffy, which is the male. He hasn't ate a rat yet, but he will soon be eating small rats as well. Well, he's eaten rats before, like rat pups, like pinky mice, but in rat form. So he's gonna be upgrading a little bit bigger. Huh. Give me your kisses, you little bitch. Thank you. Don't deny my kisses. Go on. So I'm going to put this back on top. Put this back on top. So now we got the two dragons and stuff like that. I'm gonna keep these in some type of light. They can't have them in the dark. But for now, I'm gonna set them over here so they're on there. So that's all for my room here. Well, I don't think you've seen Bob, how big Bob is right now. Last time you guys seen Bob, he was a little itty bitty little thing. Now he's fucking huge. We're gonna show you Bob. Hopefully you can see. Here is Bob. Yeah, Bob. Bob is the size of a small pixie frog. So we're just gonna stick him right back in there, cover him back up. He's like, no, fuck you, you already ruined the spot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you guys down. I'm gonna grab the water, which I carry with me at all times. And I water the plants. That is in his enclosure. And I give him fresh water. So he can be freshly cleaned. Because He likes his plants in his enclosure. If he doesn't like them, he'll kill them. Literally, I had a nice little tree in there. It was one of those big, fluffy uh, pine trees. He kept pissing by it, pissing by it, pissing by it. Then, boom, next day, dead. And the other two plants, which is like a little palm bush type tree, little plant. Then I have a spider plant that's not an aloe vera type. It's just it's called the spider plant. And then I have some blades of grass in there, but he has not killed them yet. He has not killed them yet, and he won't kill them because I watched it. Because I dropped like 100 crickets by those plants. He literally sat at his hole with his stump, and he sat there for a good solid 3 hours, picking off every single cricket that was on his plants, which I have never seen in a toad that likes plants. So he likes his plants. I like him. He's pretty good. Now, Lucky, she has some plants, but right now the water and stuff like that is getting too overwhelming in her enclosure, which kind of is draining the point. But I think I got a leakage in there, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm just going to get her some fake plants like Raven and Fluffy, stick them in there that are fluffy and soft, because I want her to feel safe. I want her to feel perfect. Right now, the cage that she's in right now is literally an improvement that she was in. She used to live with Bob, and Bob started eating more and more and more, and Lucky got skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. So I had to separate them. Once Lucky gets the size of Bob, because Bob, I think, is already fully grown. Lucky will get way bigger. Once I get her the size of Bob, they can both live together once again in harmony. But for now, they can't. Come here. Want some fish flakes? So for my Oscars, oh, I forgot a piece of meat that was there. Oops. This little piece that I have in my hand was an Oscar. It was this was meant for the Oscars, but it's like steak. I cut a piece of steak up into tiny, tiny pieces. See? And it was meant for the Oscars to eat for their protein because I don't want to feed them anything live. Not just yet. Because I want to record it when they eat something live. And yes, I will be recording, not going live. But I need to get everything all right and dandy. Right now, the other two rats right now it's cuddling together. I stuck them with the mice, and Brock attacked the rats. He literally attacked the rats. I was thinking the rat would attack Brock. Ooh, Brock attacked the rats, and I had to separate him quickly away from the one rat because he bit the rat, and I wasn't going to put up with that. And especially lose a rat. No. That's all. But yeah, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I decide to make another one. Hopefully, I can make one where you guys are watching me right now, like a face cam, and have the game that I'd be playing on my computer on there, but I have to figure that situation out myself. So, until then, I'll see you guys. I'll try to keep you guys informed, try to do a video here and there, but between September 1st, which I have 800 bucks, Right now I have $800 right here. I literally will show you. All in 20s. This right here will be going towards my apartment or house that would allow me to have the animals that I have because they're all very important to me. And I love them to death. I actually got to get more rodent feed for the rodents. And I got to get, I'm thinking about just killing off all the mice except Brock because Brock's the first one. I'm growing attached to him. Kill all the mice off except one. Let him try to breed with her. Because right now there's 2 females in there. And just him. I just might kill off the one. Give it to Fluff, Fluff or Raven. But this I can't spend. Now since I have enough money to, well, I'll have enough money because I have that roach colony. I'll be able to do stuff. This I need to go put down in the base, not basement, refrigerator, etc. But like I said, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Dragmaking. Peace out and stay cool. Have fun with school. Peace.